Hello everyone, welcome back to the new lecture. So in this lecture, we'll show you the chilled water pipe sizing manually. Okay. So after the end of this lecture, you would be able to understand the manual chilled water pipe sizing. So let's start. So here we'll see the chilled water pipe sizing manually. First we'll discuss. After that by using the software. Okay. By using the S-ray chart, that all we'll see. So here see what are the steps which you have to follow for chilled water pipe sizing. So in that, the first step is to gather required data, means the cooling load value. First thing, we need to determine the cooling load value in ton of refrigeration or in kilowatt. Okay. So this cooling load value you will get from the E20 method, or we have a different software like HAP, Early Analysis Program software, Trace 700, okay, or general method. So different methods, or either you can also use the thumb rule, okay. Second thing which we need here, flow rate in GPM or liter per second. So the second, we need to calculate the flow rate using the cooling load and temperature difference delta T value. All of you know how to get the flow rate value for condenser side or for evaporator side. 1 TR is equal to near about 2.4 GPM if suppose delta T is 100, delta T is 10. Okay, and for condenser side 1 TR is equal to 3 GPM we are considering. Then the design velocity, how much we have to consider. So ensure the velocity is within acceptable limit 2 to 8 feet per second or 0.6 to 2.5 meter per second, between this range. Okay. Step 2 is to use the flow rate formula. To calculate the flow rate formula, all of you know for evaporator side we have a formula, Q is equal to TR into 24 by delta T. So when you substitute the value of cooling load value, so for you will get the flow rate. So nearly for evaporator side, the standard flow rate is how much? Yes, 2.4 GPM per ton. Na? So here Q is what in this equation? Chill water flow rate. Delta T is the temperature difference in chill water. So if let's say I am assuming delta T value 10 degree Fahrenheit. Okay. And TR 1. So you will get Q value how much? 2.4. 2.4 GPM per ton. Okay, simple. So here I have taken one question. See, in this question we have to design the chill water pipe size for 30 GPM water flow. Okay, temperature difference is given 10 degree Fahrenheit. So if you want to calculate the chill water pipe size, so first thing, what is given? Discharge flow rate is given, and we know the formula, Q is equal to AV. In this equation, Q is the discharge flow rate in meter cube per second. But in the question, discharge flow rate is given, but the unit of that is gallon per minute. So our first target is to convert the GPM into meter cube per second. Okay, A is the area, V velocity in meter per second. So see, first we'll converting GPM into meter cube per second. So all of you know that 1 gallon is equal to how much liter? 3.785 liter, near about. So we can write like this also. 1 gallon is equal to 3.785 liter. So 1 gallon per minute is equal to how much liter per minute? 3.785 liter per minute. Even if you want to convert the liter per minute into liter per second, so you have to divide by 60 because 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. And then finally here, to convert the liter per second in meter cube per second, so all of you know that 1 liter is equal to 10 to the power minus 3 meter cube. Simply here I have divided by 1000. So we'll get the value around 0.63 into 10 to the power minus 4 meter cube per second. So it means what? 1 GPM, 1 gallon per minute is equal to how much cubic per second? 0.63 into 10 to the power minus 4 cubic meter per second. Now in our question, when you see the discharge flow rate value is given 30 GPM. So our Q value is 30 GPM. So I want to convert the GPM into meter cube per second. So we have to multiply by this factor. Simple. So see how much value we have got. Q value 1.89 into 10 to the power minus 3 meter cube per second. This is our flow value. Okay. Once if you have got this Q value, discharge flow rate. Now the next thing which is important, velocity. So already I have discussed, if you remember, the velocity always we have to maintain between I think 3 to 8 FPS I have discussed. So average velocity as per ASHRAE, just go for 4 FPS. So first now you have to convert the FPS, feet per second, in meter per second. So you have to multiply by 0.3 factor. So you will get the value in meter per second. Because see why I am converting the velocity value from FPS to meter per second. Why? The reason is what? If you see in this question, the discharge flow rate we have converted into meter cube, means we are working in metric units. The same way the velocity also we want in meter per second. So once if you have done this thing, now use the formula Q is equal to AV and substitute this two value here. Finally you will get the area, how much? 1.575 into 10 to the power minus 3. Okay, now all of you know the area of circle, because pipe is of circular shape. So area of circle is how much? Pi by 4 d square. So from here you will easily calculate the diameter. It is near about 0.044 meter. In millimeter if you want, so it is near about 44 millimeter. But you know that we have some standard pipe sizes available in the market now. 15 mm pipe is available, 20 mm, 25, 32 mm, 40, then 50 mm, 44 mm pipe is not available in the market. So you have to select the near about whatever diameter. So here I'm just using 40 mm. Okay, because some standard size of pipe is available in the market. 40. After that the next size is 50 mm. So near about, when you see the 44 is near about 40 only. So we are taking that value. In inch, in 1.5 inch pipe size we have got. So in this way you have to calculate the chilled water pipe size. Okay, manually. Is it clear? And the velocity always you have to maintain how much? 4 FPS for better sizing. Now here you can see the second question we have taken here. In this question we have to design the pipe for chill water having building load of 50 TR, temperature difference 10 degree Fahrenheit, and also calculate the pipe size for condenser having cooling tower capacity of 50 kilowatt. Okay, so here both for evaporator side or for condenser side, means for closed loop system or for open loop system we have to do the chill water pipe sizing. So first thing, see the flow rate is given by for evaporator side. If you want to calculate the flow value, so formula relationship all of you know, Q is equal to TR into 24 by delta T. So in our question when you see in this equation, Q is what? Chill water flow rate, delta T is the temperature difference in degree Fahrenheit, and this is our formula. So when you substitute the value, see the building load value is given 50 TR. First I am talking about for evaporator side. Okay, so building load is 50 TR. I have substituted that value in this equation, and delta T is 10. So as per that, see the flow we have got 120 GPM, gallon per minute. Okay, once if you have got this flow value, now we know that to convert the GPM in meter cube per second, we know the this factor. Already we have calculated this thing. 1 GPM is equal to 0.63 into 10 to the power minus 4 meter cube per second. So just substitute that value. So the flow we have got here 7.56 into 10 to the power minus 3 meter cube per second. And all of you know the velocity which we have to maintain for chill water pipe size is 4 FPS. Okay, And when you convert this FPS in meter per second, so you have to multiply by this factor 0.3, because 1 feet per second is equal to how much meter per second? 0.3 meter per second. So see, the value we have got 1.2 meter per second. Now by using the discharge flow rate formula, you will get the area easily. 6.3 into 10 to the power minus 3 meter cube. And we know that pipe is of circular shape. So area of circle is pi by 4d square. So we can write like this also. So from here, finally, we have got the diameter 0.0895 meter. In millimeter, 89.5 millimeter. Because 1 meter is equal to how much? 1 meter. How much millimeter? 1000. Correct? So you have to multiply by 1000. You will get 89.5 mm. But you know that we have some standard size of pipe. So 89.5 mm pipe is available in the market? No. We have 40 mm pipe, 50 mm pipe, 65 mm pipe is available. After that, next 80 mm and 100 mm pipe is available. So near about value you have to consider 100 mm we have selected. Okay, means 4 inch. This is for evaporator side. Now same way, if you want to calculate the flow value for condenser side means open loop system. Open loop system means the pipe which you are using now. If you are using water cooled chiller, so on that time you know that we need to install the cooling tower also. So the pipe which we are using to supply the water from the cooling tower to the chiller condenser, and from the chiller condenser to the cooling tower. Hot water supply, cold water supply, hot water return. Okay. So the water which you are supplying from cooling tower to the chiller condenser, then from chiller condenser to the cooling tower, that is your condenser side. So if you want to calculate the flow for condenser side, we have a formula. Q is equal to TR into 30 by delta T. Already I have discussed from where we have got this formula. For that we have a complete derivation that I have discussed in detail. Okay, already I have discussed this thing. Now here when you substitute the value, see, when you see cooling tower capacity is given here, how much? 50 kilowatt. So first thing now, because here we have to substitute the value, capacity value in TR. First you have to convert this 50 kilowatt in TR. So just convert it. All of you know, I think 1 TR is equal to how much kilowatt? Yes, 1 TR is equal to how much kilowatt? 1 TR is equal to 3.517 kilowatt. So here we have to convert the kilowatt in TR. So you have to divide by 3.517 factor. So you will get the value 14.21. So that I have written into 30, delta T is 10. So from here we'll get the flow 42.63 GPM. But we have to convert this flow in meter cube per second. So we know the conversion factor. 1 GPM is equal to how much meter cube per second? 0.63 into 10 to the power minus 4 meter cube per second. Finally here we have got the flow value 2.68 into 10 to the power minus 3 meter cube per second. And the velocity which we have taken, which we have to maintain in chilled water pipe size is 4 FPS, means 1.2 meter per second. But remember, I have shown you that how much velocity you have to select between that range only. So better is to select the 4 FPS velocity. Okay. And see, you will get the area by using the discharge flow equation. Q is equal to AV. From this equation you can easily calculate the area. So to calculate the area of that pipe, Q by V, then substitute the value. So finally when you see the diameter, we have got 0.0532 meter. In millimeter it is near about 53.2 mm. And we know the standard size of pipe is available, 50 mm pipe is available. After that the next size is 65. So we'll select the 50 mm pipe, means 2 inch pipe we have got. Okay, so for evaporator we have calculated, and for condenser side the pipe size is coming 2 inch. Okay, so in this way we have to design the pipe for chilled water. Okay, for the evaporator side or for condenser side. Now, the topics which we have covered in this session, we have discussed in detail about the manual chilled water pipe sizing. Hope all of you enjoy the session. See you in next one.